Hey, what's happening?
Hi, how are you?
I am great. How you feeling? Tell me all the things. What's going on with you?
I'm good. I'm excited. I'm feeling good. What about you?
Tell me why are you so excited? Forget me. I don't. No one cares. We care about you.
I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm in a good mood. It's gonna be a good week, good start to the week. Yeah.
Tell me about you getting slimed at the Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so I got slimed at the slime testing of the KCAs, which is like a tradition that the Kids Choice that Nickelodeon does for the Kids Choice Awards.
Mhm.
And it's basically like a couple days before the awards happen, and they test out where all the people are going to get slimed during the show. So
Mhm.
this is actually my second year doing it, and I got put in a pit this year, and literally slime just came from every direction, and I got completely soaked, and it was so much fun.
All right. So full disclosure, I was there too. You were the one in the pit. I don't know if you saw, but they actually had people go in a dunk booth. Did you see that?
Yes, I was actually so jealous because I really wanted to do that.
There. Let me tell you. First of all, so these I wore these sneakers right here to get slimed, and they are. I don't know if you can still see the
They're
green that's inside of it right
yeah,
here.
they're literally tinted green. That's crazy.
And it's like it literally, let me tell you, when we went downstairs to shower, there was slime in places that I had no idea that slime could even get into.
No, it's literally it gets everywhere. Like
Right.
everywhere. But I will say it does come out pretty easily, and especially my hair. I was so surprised it came out really easy and it made my hair really soft.
So I think there's a couple of misconceptions about the slime. Like I think a lot of people think that you can eat it because I posted it on my Instagram and a lot of people were like,
Right.
"What does it taste like?" And I was like, I don't think you can eat this.
No, you can because this was actually not my first time getting slimed and it is edible. But I remember the first time that I got slime, my whole family asked me what it tastes like, and I was like, I don't know, like I didn't eat it. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. But I did taste it this time. It doesn't taste like anything, but it is
I
edible.
th- you know what's funny? The one thing I thought, because it was my first time getting slime, the one thing I thought was it is so cold.
Freezing. It is ice cold. It is like so cold.
So you hosted the actual orange carpet for the KCAs. How was that?
Yes, I did, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. I had like the best time ever. Especially like even everything like leading up to it was so fun, and it was just really cool to get to talk to a bunch of people and just like meet a bunch of new people and get to interview them. We played a really fun game called like Bowl of Slime where like everybody that got interviewed would like stick their hand in the slime and like pick out a question or like a dare or something. So it was really fun and it was a really cool experience.
Do you get nervous with stuff like that?
I do. I was like completely chill up until literally 5 minutes before when I was walking on. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like it started to hit me and I was like, this is like so scary. But once they like it started and I did my first interview, I kind of like got a feel for it. And I was good after that. And it was just fun.
How do you like doing that? How do you like interviewing?
I actually really like it. I enjoyed it. I think it's really fun to get to like talk to different people and get like a feel of like how they're feeling and like get to talk to them about that because I feel like I'm usually on the other side like getting interviewed. So it was cool to be able to like interview a bunch of people that I've never met before or like that I've like watched before, like that I'm fans of, or even like my friends and stuff. So it was really cool.
How do you go from like being on a reality show, right?
Right.
And end up doing content like dancing content creating on like social media? Is it similar?
I mean, yeah, it is kind of similar. I feel like I have an advantage when it comes to like making like dance content, especially because like, it's what I've done my whole life. But it was I don't know, I feel like being on the reality show definitely set me up for what I'm doing now. Just like getting used to having cameras following me all the time and like just like doing everything on camera because that's what I'm doing exactly. It's exactly what I'm doing now. So I do think it set me up for that and yeah, I think it's kind of similar in a way.
Does it ever become a point where you forget that the cameras are actually right there?
Kind of. I feel like I've been doing this for a couple years now, and it's just like normal for me that like I film pretty much everything I do in my life. Like I put basically my whole entire life on social media, and I don't even like think twice about it. Like I feel like it should become like second nature for me now.
How do you become so comfortable with that?
I don't know. I feel like I have been like I've kind of been in this industry since I was really young. I
Mhm.
started off doing modeling when I was only like 3 months old. I did my first print job. And then I did a bunch of print as I got older and I did my first dance job when I was 8 years old, dancing for the Brooklyn Nets, like the NBA team. They had a kids team, so I did that for a couple years. And then I did Dance Moms. And after that, I just like started my YouTube and TikTok and everything. And I just feel like I have had so much experience with like, I don't know, I just feel like it's normal for me. I don't even know why, like, I don't even know. It's just not like weird for me at all. And it's just very comfortable and like normal.
Can I just say that it would drive, I don't know why it would drive me crazy, mainly because I feel like we all are riddled with insecurities. And I
Yeah.
think when people are watching your videos, they can tend to see some of your insecurities and they use the comment section to call you out on it. And I don't
Yeah.
know why that would drive me crazy.
And no, that is like the hardest thing about doing social media is just like that you are putting yourself out there and you're putting yourself out there for people to like see and critique, because it's what everybody does. Um, so I feel like that is kind of hard, especially, being a teenager. It's kind of like a
Mhm.
hard thing to deal with, but I feel like I've gotten used to it and I'm very grateful to have a really great audience and people that support me. I feel like I have a pretty positive space. So I'm really grateful for that because I feel like it's easier because I have created such like a positive and welcoming space. So, but that is really hard. It's a hard thing to deal with.
How did you create that positive and welcoming space?
I don't know. I feel like I just truly am who I am, like in real life. Like I'm very genuine when it comes to like everything that I do.
Mhm.
And who I am online is exactly who I am in person. Like if you meet me, you'll know that I'm like the exact same person. So I really think I've just created that by being like who I am and being myself.
You're a teenager?
Yeah.
So like, you know, it's interesting because the fact that you are able to like come up with this and actually think like actually be cognizant of like creating a safe space, being positive, being genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's to be commended.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What are some of the things you felt like you learned on Dance Moms that still you use to this day?
I mean, it's taught me a lot of things. It's taught me to be comfortable in who I am because that was
Right.
like a hard thing that I dealt with on the show was being like comfortable in like myself and my body and stuff like that. So I feel like it definitely helped me with that and confidence and obviously learning like the ways of film because that was kind of like my first like big job. So it really taught me how to be on set and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, but mainly I think it taught me confidence.
Ooh. Is that something that you felt like you and it was hard to get?
It was hard. I mean, I feel like I've never been the most confident person, even since I was younger, but that show taught me that I had to be confident if I wanted to, be the best version of me and make it to like the top or like whatever. You really have to have confidence. Even if you aren't truly confident, you have to fake it till you make it. And I feel like that's like the name of the game sometimes.
Faking the confidence.
Yeah. I
How do you
mean,
fake the confidence?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I feel like it's just like, especially in the dance industry, you have to be confident in what you're doing all the time, or else you're really not gonna ever be able to get better. Or I don't know. I just feel like it's a hard thing to like navigate. Um, but you just have to like walk in with your head held up high and just really be like comfortable in who you are.
I tell you what, when I first started in radio, I had this huge, I guess, fear of
Mhm.
speaking to people. Now, who cares? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know
Yeah.
me, who cares? But
Yeah.
I would literally have to go and look in the mirror and say to myself, do you want this or not? How bad do you want it? Do you want to do this or not? Because we should just leave right now.
No, I mean, sometimes it's what you have to do. You have to like look at yourself and be like, listen, if this is what you want to do, you got to get it together and you can do it. You can do it. I feel
You know what
like,
it is? Because our brains are like trained to keep us in a safe space. So if speaking in front of public people or speaking in front of people isn't our safe space, it like does things to us to like retreat from that. So you literally have to check your brain and say, bruh, we are good. This is going to be okay. Do you not want to do this? Because we
no,
should bow out right now.
literally, I feel like that's like something that people should talk about more. Like, you literally have to like look at yourself and say it to yourself, like, listen, you got this. Like, I feel like that's such a easy way to build confidence. Like, for some reason, it really does help to just like say it to yourself.
And talking in the mirror, I don't know what it is about talking to yourself in the mirror. And like, let me tell you, affirmations work. Affirmations
They
and like,
work. Yes, they
yes,
work.
they do.
Yeah.
Tell me about this new prom line at Windsor.
Oh my gosh, yes. So I recently just launched a prom collection with Windsor, and it has been
Mhm.
so much fun. We had a fashion show, I think it was last weekend, at the Irvine Spectrum, and I got to show off a bunch of my dresses and everything. And it was really cool because I am homeschooled, so I don't really have like a school dance or anything like that. So it's kind of felt like a prom-ish, like my version of a prom. But yeah, it's been a really great experience, and it's so much fun working with Windsor to like create this really cool collection. It's been really fun.
And I'm sure a lot of people felt that way because I'm sure there is a lot of people that are homeschooled or maybe
Yep.
people that don't feel safe going to their prom and may feel safe, you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
could be an adventure for you.
yeah.
A
No,
homeschool
definitely.
prom.
Homeschool prom. I feel like I should throw one. I should throw a homeschool prom.
Wouldn't that be dope?
That would be really fun. I feel like because at least a lot of people that I know are definitely homeschooled, and a lot of people in this industry don't go to regular school. So I feel like it would be really cool.
And it will be your safe space that you created.
Yes, that I created, and anybody could come.
What is your goal as a creator?
My goal as a creator is to honestly just bring more positivity to this world because it can be really negative sometimes. So I feel like if at least I'm just like a small portion of like the positive things in this world, I feel like that's my goal is just to make people feel safe and welcome and happy when they come to my page.
I love how aware you are of that. That's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
What else are you working on?
I'm working on quite a few things.
Mhm.
I have been training in acting and singing over the past couple years, and I'm working on a really fun music project coming up, hopefully soon that I can share more of. And I'm also hopefully working on another clothing collab coming later in this year. So it's very
Can I
exciting.
just say it was a pleasure? Thank you so much for your great energy, and I love how aware you are just about feelings being genuine and continue to climb. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was so great talking to you.